To multiply these two rational expressions, the first thing we need to do is factor all of them first, and then we will look to cancel factors, and then finally we will look to simplify what we have left. So to factor this up here, since I have a coefficient of 1, I'm really looking for a pattern like this. So I'm looking for two numbers that will multiply to 1 times 6. So we'll multiply to 6 and add to 5. That will be positive 3 and positive 2. If I wanted to check this through foiling, x squared plus 2x plus 3x, that would be plus 5x, and then plus 3 times 2 would be plus 6. Now I'll factor this one under here. Same idea, I have a coefficient on my x squared term of 1. So that means I'm looking for two factors that will be structured like this. These two numbers will be two numbers that multiply to 1 times 24 and add to 11. So looking for two numbers that multiply to 24 and add to 11, that's going to be 8 and 3. 8 times 3 is 24 and 8 plus 3 is 11, so I know these are the two factors. Then I will simplify the right side. Here I can factor a greatest common factor out of a binomial. That would be x times x plus 8. X times x is x squared. X times positive 8 is positive 8x, so I know that that works. Conveniently, I have an x plus 8 down here that I know is going to cancel with that. Now, I'll factor this trinomial down here. Since this is a coefficient of 1 on my x squared terms, I know that I'm looking for this structure, and I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to 1 times 3 and add to negative 4. So if I have negative 3 times negative 1, that's going to multiply to positive 3 and add to negative 4. So now that I have factored each of the four pieces in my multiplication, I can extend my fraction bar and realize that I have all of these factors in the numerator divided by all of these factors in the denominator. Now I can look to cancel factors. Well, I have an x plus 3 divided by an x plus 3, so that's 1. I have an x plus 8 divided by an x plus 8, that's also 1. So now what I'm left with is an x times an x plus 2 divided by an x minus 3 times an x minus 1. A lot of students, when they get here, will be unsure as to what they need to do. Do they need to multiply this back out by distributing and foiling? You do not. Once you factor all these out, you expose all the common factors. If you don't have any that can cancel, you can just leave them as is. You do not need to re-express them.